There's relationships, there's friendships.
The Eden Alternative, to me, is changing the world for our elders.
There are things here that other facilities do not have.
It's no longer a medical model of caring for our elders, it's actually caring for their human spirit.
It's a whole new way of thinking. The Eden Alternative is a whole new way of thinking.
The biggest difference is the elders are more engaged, the staff is engaged.
It seems as though there's more attention, more focus given to the things that makes the residents' life meaningful, that their life has value.
There's everything that's going on around me. I deliver the newsletter in my area, and I think it's a wonderful job.
I chose an Eden Alternative nursing home for my uncle because I wanted him to feel at home.
The whole environment and the whole culture of the facilities are completely different.
Now it's more home-like, and it's a much warmer place. Whenever you walk into a room, you can see the elders' touch, their decorations, photographs, a little piece of furniture that came from their previous life that you can, talk to them about that day.
The Eden Alternative is a philosophy of caring that's providing us with an opportunity to reframe the way that we think about and the way that we care for our elders.
For me, my mother-in-law, she came in here. She was extremely lonely. She had a reason to get up in the morning for Jack and Judy, her birds.
The caregivers here will go to great lengths to eliminate loneliness, helplessness, boredom.
So much of Eden is about relationships. It teaches us loving companionship is the most important thing you can provide.
We are supposed to embrace elderhood, and that's what we want. That's what we want for our elders here.
They come in here, and we afford opportunities to give them the things back that they have lost. It makes all the difference.
And they work together as a family unit. They decide on their pets, they decide on their gardens, they decide on their trips and their field trips.
We went to a local strawberry patch. We picked strawberries for an afternoon. We had a picnic while we were there, brought our strawberries back. We had a great time.
Well, I have noticed there's people cooking in the kitchen like what used to be in their own home. I've seen the elderly men out tending the gardens. Also in rooms, I have seen the birds, the dogs, the cats, and the elder in that room takes care of that animal. I've seen the children coming through, speaking to the elders, and it makes a shine on their face, and they love it.
Now they're able to say, I don't want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and have breakfast. I'd rather wait till 9 o'clock. Or I might just want some toast and coffee.
We have thousands of thank you notes and expressions of appreciation. Our care plan meetings aren't about complaints. Our care plan meetings now are about all the good things that they can see in mom and dad that they families couldn't believe could happen to them.
You just stop. Never feel that you're bored or that you wish you were someplace else, and you just feel so glad to be here.
You end up at Eden facilities using less psychotropic medications. Therefore, the elders have less side effects. You see less declines, less falls, and they end up being with you longer, which is really the goal.
The meals are wonderful. There's activities. I mean, it's just like living with your family.
Like it was in your own home, when your doorbell rings, usually if you have a dog, that's the first person or first entity that greets you at the door, is that dog. Same thing in Eden nursing homes.
Elders have pictures, they've got shelves, they've got pretty much anything that they want to bring in from home, they bring in from home. Our bedspreads don't match anymore. If an elder has a bedspread or a quilt or something they want, do they get that?
The elders are happier, the staff is happier.
The elders that live in an Eden alternative home have the freedom to make choices.
The elders seem more vibrant, more alive, more meaningful, that they still have something to live for. It's not the end of their life, but a continuance.
With the Eden alternative, we know we can engage in actual one-on-one with family members and join in the activities with the elder and their family member and do, walk through a garden with them and actually enjoy conversation.
Eden really helps the individuals feel like they have a purpose in their daily life.
Walk through that nursing home and see the life that's going on in that nursing home.
One lady gets up every morning. She'll go to both cats and she rubs them, calls them by name. Then she goes over to the rabbit in the cage, and that rabbit actually greets her every morning. And then she goes to breakfast. That's the beginning of her day.
The other day we saw an elder who was sitting alone, and another elder walked up and said, "Would you like to go for a walk with me?" and started pushing her through the gardens. So elders are taking care of elders. Staff are taking care of elders.
When I walk down the hall, I know the elders that I'm coming in contact with, and they're my friends, and I call them by name. One of the elders that we have has followed me since I was pregnant with my daughter, who is in daycare here, and he's like a grandfather to her, and he is like an uncle to me.
To me, the Eden Alternative is an opportunity to redefine the mission of long-term care.
The elders are more engaged. The staff is engaged.
They're involved. We're involved with them. Every day it's something new.
When you build a relationship with somebody, you care for them, and you want to make sure that they're cared for all the time.
It's a place of security.
But it's just a much friendlier place to be.
Once they're in a facility like this and they see how it can be different, how life is different, that they feel that they have a purpose to be here every day, that there is activity, that there's love, that there's compassion, there's understanding. I just don't think there's any other way to go. It's definitely the choice that families need to be making.